So the Islamist group Boko Haram has released a video of more than 100 of the girls they claim they kidnapped last month, dressed in hijabs and reciting the Quran. The girls were taken in Chibok and are believed to be being held in the Sambisa forest. Our Foreign Affairs correspondent Jonathan Miller went to near Maiduguri and joins us now from Abuja. Jonathan.
John, jihadist videos from anywhere are often described as chilling. And this latest offering from Boko Haram, like its last, is no exception. It depicts what we think is around 130 of the girls, or what purports to be the girls, because we haven't had confirmation that they definitely are them, but it seems to be. And they're sitting in one big miserable group, wearing hijabs and chanting from the Quran. The video is interspersed with comments from the group's leader, Abubakar Shekau, and he says what the group now wants, which is a prisoner swap. He wants to swap the girls for Boko Haram prisoners in jails across Nigeria. The Nigerian government initially said no. Then it is reported as saying that all options are being considered. This country wants its girls back, but what a price. And as this news broke today, we were travelling up north to the city of Maiduguri. This is the birthplace of Boko Haram, and this is my report.
If it really is them, this 27-minute video is the first time in 28 days that we've seen them. Cloaked in ash-coloured hijabs, they recite the Quran. Most of the girls are from Christian homes. Forcible conversion to Islam, textbook Boko Haram. Its leader, Abubakar Shekau, says they've been liberated. He then calls them slaves. It turns out he's on a mission to bring back his boys.
Wallah, billahi alladhi la ilaha illahu, haula'i al-banat la takhruj min yadina illa ba'da ma taraktum ikhwanana fi sijnikum. منذ اليوم 4 سنين أو 5.
Around 130 girls are shown here, but a total of 220 are missing. It's possible that some are held by other commanders of the jihadi sect. 3 of the girls speak rather nervously to camera. Not much can be deduced about their location. They could be anywhere out in the bush. As news of the video broke, we flew north to the Borno state capital, hearthstone of the rebellion, now under emergency rule. The missing girls, somewhere down there. The governor had sent his man to meet us. "Welcome to Maiduguri," he said, home of Boko Haram. An armed police escort and a breakneck drive to State House. Motorbikes are banned in Maiduguri. They'd been the transport of choice for suicide bombers. It used to be dubbed the home of peace, but Maiduguri's 1 million people have had to face some home truths. They're constantly braced for attack. The governor's working life dominated by tours of the latest atrocities. He'd learned of the Boko Haram video and demand for a prisoner swap.
Do you think a deal like that would ever be acceptable?
I'm more concerned with getting those innocent girls alive. The other nitty-gritty can be handled at the federal end, but I believe any price is worth paying to get back.
Even a prisoner exchange?
They need to get into discussion with the Boko Haram. I am not averse to having a dialogue with the sect, especially with moderate elements within the sect. In Britain, you had cases with the IRA. Jerry Adams, Martin McGuinness are now part of mainstream British establishment.
The governor offered to show us a bit of Maiduguri. We suggested we go to a girls' secondary school like the one from which the girls in Chibok were abducted. This was not his idea. It was not a setup. Watch what happened. He was mobbed by girls chanting, "Father, Father, Father." Girls who see him as their lifeline, a governor refusing to bow to Boko Haram, whose very name means Western education is forbidden.
So here in the very birthplace of Boko Haram, the Borno state governor says
It's in this country's, in his state's, enlightened self-interest to ensure that girls are educated.
It's an obsession because education is the greatest leveler. And if you educate a boy, you have educated a man. If you educate a girl, you have educated a nation. So girls are the fulcrum of our society. But if education is expensive, try ignorance. So
what a contrast to the drab, cloaked figures in today's Boko Haram video and all those sad little faces. Jonathan Miller, Channel 4 News, Maiduguri.